Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Proud to be Pagan. I'm Mike, and as you might have noticed, we're a little late on some things. And also, if you've gone to our old website, you'll notice it's not the same anymore. That's because we had to change it to give some of our jewelry making friends out there a little bit more notoriety. So we are now at GaiusWisdom.com. And if you're in the South Carolina area, go ahead and look us up. Anyway, today we'll be going over a few things that you may not know about paganism. If you're first to join the show, welcome, and see what we're all about. Hey everybody, and what? Oh, the people behind me. That's actually me. Yes, there are two mirrors behind me for a reason. Today we're going to be talking about repelling negativity. There are many ways to do it. One of the most traditional ways is the mirrors. You know, seeing myself, that's kind of creepy. But theoretically, here with the mirrors, is reflection. Very simple. If you can reflect light, which we've talked about before, energy is carried in light, in waves, in all around us. So in the air. So obviously if you can reflect light and dust and all that stuff with mirrors, why not reflect negativity away? A lot of people put mirrors on the opposite side of windows, their bedrooms, so they're not having bad dreams, or basically on the opposite side of portals, like their doors or their windows or whatever it might be. Now, that kind of goes and ties into anything reflective. So if you've got a black mirror, for instance, don't really use that. I mean, okay, it's a mirror, but I can see myself. But a black mirror has a purpose. Like here, I have one right here. It's just black. You can barely see a reflection. You want the greatest amount of reflection behind you, or pushing to the direction you want to go away into. But a black mirror is actually used more for seeing. And being black, it absorbs light. Believe it or not. I know it's kind of weird, reflects and absorbs at the same time, but that's what these do. So you don't want to absorb it at all if you're trying to get rid of it. So that would be the mirror reason. There are many different other ways of doing it. And you'll see in a later episode or a different episode, we haven't decided which and when we're going to do it, but when we go over all the chakras, we'll talk about the solar plexus chakra, which is right here in the solar plexus, right below the rib cage. That is your protective chakra. So a lot of people will imagine a big yellow frisbee or a shield right around that chakra. It helps if you're one of those energetic kind of people, like me. I'm very energetic, so that's what I do. But mirrors are a great way to do it. There are mirrors in my bedroom. There are mirrors in most of the places in my house. Of course, we have the full body mirror in the bedroom, and we also have the vanity mirror on the dresser, which I didn't pick out. I have no idea. But again, mirrors are the best way, and get away from black mirrors. Divination only, people, for mirrors. All right, remember that. Like I said, the energy, or imagining the little frisbee. There's another way, also a very good way. This is called black salt. Now, if I open this up, I don't know if you can see inside there, but it's a little pink. So the black really isn't black, now is it? But it's a little weird. This bottle's only been used for black salt. And now I'll put a little in my hand. I have no idea what's in it. I've really never researched black salt. But the properties are that if you put it beside your doorway or in the portal of the doorway, you will repel nosy neighbors and all that, all that negativity that may come to your house. So it's obviously colored. But if the intent is there, then it will go away. That's one way of doing it. If you've ever done a circle or a ritual, you know also salt is a very good protection. Now, the same holds true. Any kind of salt. The black salt is more to absorb the negativity than to repel it, but it works almost the same way. So, can't complain about it if it works, right? So of course you have the salt. I don't have to get salt out to show you what that is. Salt works very well, again, along the doorway and windows and all that stuff. And if you do it, if you have carpet in front of the door, just a little sprinkle in front of the carpet, you'll never know. You'll vacuum it up, and maybe once a week you'll do it again. It's not noticeable, and something that a kitchen witch could do. Speaking of kitchen witches, we are going to be doing that next episode. Just had to tie that in. And let's see, anything else? Let's see for negativity. There's also this stuff right here. It's white and fluffy and looks very tame, but it's really not. It's called Vesta powder. What happens when you use this stuff, okay, is, well, you use a cauldron, really. I mean, or any flame source, which is dangerous in itself. This stuff will ignite, along with saltpeter, but saltpeter kind of isn't as explosive. If I had something, a light, I could show you. You ever see in those movies that big poof when people do a spell? That's this stuff. That's all it really is. I don't suggest it, but it does get rid of negative energy. As a matter of fact, it gets rid of a lot of things in the air. And I like my little mason jars. They work out pretty well when I'm trying to sort through all of my herbs. Just a suggestion. They're cheap. Buy them at Wally World. That's right, no trademarks. Wally World. For about 20 bucks a flat. So if you got a lot of bulk herbs, need something to do with them, there you go. Also, if you want about other ways, there's also tonal, vocal, whatever it might be. Here I have singing bowls. And obviously they sing. Again, you want to manipulate those waves so that they may leave the area, move, or whatever it might be. And this is a great way to do that. Sorry I got really close to the camera for a minute when I was talking about Vesta powder. I had to cut. There's a long process of doing these things. It takes forever. Anyway, with all that being said, that is pretty much all you have to do to get rid of negativity, negative energy, what do you want to call it? Or stagnant energy. Ringing bells, sound, anything that'll move waves around. If you're a Reiki guy like I am, I'll just push it away. But what can you do if you don't know? Black salt, regular salt, the mirrors, Vesta powder, only under the close eye of some professional, or an adult if you're underage, or if you're an adult and you like fire, don't use it. Again, you want sound. I like these things. They're great. And of course we have anything you can think of. As long as it's pushing in a certain direction. You can just scream at the negative energy. As long as it's not creating negative energy. Don't be mad at it. Just kind of, that will do it. Believe it or not. I mean, this is all, in all seriousness, there's no wrong way of doing your craft. I've said it so many times and I'll say it again. No wrong way. Don't you ever think there is. And we'll see you next time on Proud to Be Pagan.